The following is a BATV production, made with the equipment that is available to residents of our cable viewing area. To learn more about television production and the equipment that is available to you, please visit www.mybatv.com.
Okay, here we are on June 20th, 2013, and the city of Batavia is here this afternoon, very, very excited and pleased. And we're joined by the Batavia Chamber of Commerce and State Senator Jim Overwise and State Representative Mike Fortner to officially welcome to the community of Batavia Radco Industries. And we are very, very pleased to have them here because they are one of the more innovative and thought-provoking companies in the region, and one that we look for great and evolving things in the days ahead. And this is an exciting company to add to the Batavia community and to northeastern Illinois, and we want to thank you for selecting us and also wish you the very, very best of business success and growth in innovative thinking and design and the advancement of the environment and the defenses of the United States of America and all the things you're involved with. We're very, very pleased to have you. So with that being said, we'll slowly cut the ribbon here because you want to put your hands there with me.
There we go. Ready?
1, 2, 3. Good.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Here, would you like to make the few? Sure.
On behalf of all Radco employees, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Radco Batavia headquarters and manufacturing facilities ribbon cutting and grand opening. Thank you very much for coming. I'd like to give a personal welcome to all Radco's customers, vendors, and family members that have made Radco's success in this event possible. Thank you again for coming to the event. With us today are a number of distinguished guests. Jim Oberweis, State Senator from the 25th District. Jim. Mike Fortner, State Representative from the 49th District. Thanks, Jim. Mike, Jeffrey Schelke, Mayor of Batavia, thank you very much for coming. Jamie Sam, City of Batavia, Alderwoman from the 4th District, thank you. And Roger Breisch, Executive Director from the Batavia Chamber of Commerce, which has helped Radco quite extensively in making the decision to come to Batavia with our new corporate headquarters possible. And since 1971, Radco has been a world leader in the manufacture of specialty fluids and lubricants. Our solar heat transfer fluids, now in use in 3 continents, are the forefront of the concentrated solar power industry. Fittingly, that Radco's new permanent home now is in Batavia, the city of energy. Our specialty lubricants and military fluids support the U.S. military and friendly foreign militaries around the world. We appreciate the fact that we have the opportunity now to manufacture these products in the city of Batavia. For everybody, after the ribbon cutting ceremony, please join Radco for refreshments, and we'll have tours of the building available for everybody throughout the rest of the afternoon. Again, thank you very much for coming to the ceremony. Appreciate it.
All right, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of briefly bring you around and give you guys a little bit of background about Radco. What we'd like to do is we'll circle around this way, and then we'll end up heading upstairs, and you'll get an overall view of our production area. So to begin, I would like to direct your attention towards our ISO 9000 certificate. This is a stringent quality standard that is audited twice a year. We have to comply with stringent administrative and manufacturing procedures in order to have this, and it's required to work with most of the militaries and as well as our industrial and solar customers. Additionally, I'd like to direct your attention to our Best Value Gold Medalist. We've won this award from Defense Supply Center, Richmond, several years. This gold medal represents 100% on-time delivery and 100% quality. So it's a very prestigious award to be granted. What I'd like to do now, will follow me over here. For those of you who do not know, Radco was founded in 1971 as a heat transfer fluid reprocessor. Shortly after, we moved our headquarters to the LaFox location, where we began producing our own fluids and heat transfer fluids. These are some of our first advertisements that we placed in local chemical engineering magazines and throughout our industry. This portrait here is of Robert Damiani. He is our CEO, was our CEO and founder of our company. Rad went into semi-retirement back in 2002, and in 2007, I believe, he fully retired down to Florida. Rad passed away. He's known to us as Rad. Rad passed away in 2010, and those of us who have worked with him do miss him dearly. We have been very fortunate that Mike Damiani, his son, has taken over as CEO and has been able to grow the business to where it is today. We have found him to be extremely capable and just a wonderful person to work for, smart. He has a degree in chemistry and has been very instrumental in, oh, hello. He's been very instrumental in growing the business and growing the product line. Over here we have just some of our awards that we like to show off and toot ourselves with. You'll notice we have a Valor Award, which is, I'm actually going to let Pete tell you about the Valor Award.
The Valor Award is an award for prestigious achievement in chemistry. It's given once every 2 years. Robert Damiani developed a chemical that replaced a heat transfer fluid that was a hazardous material. And that material had been used in the marketplace for about 70 years, and no one had been able to invent something that was its equal. He holds the patent to this day on the only product that can replace it that is non-hazardous. And for that, he won the Valor Award in 2003.
Thank you. We can continue on. We have some mementos of Rad's early career over here that you can all feel free to look at. Very distinguished. All right, we can move along. Well, we'll do this. All right, this is the plant manager's office. As you can see, he is able to oversee the entire production facility. Yes, kind of keep an eye on everything, which is part of our quality and making sure that the manufacturing processes go as planned. As we walk through the office facilities, I just want to point out a few things. We have our break room here. If any of you would like to take a peek in, I'm sure that the caterers have kind of taken it over, but we can feel free. Additionally, we'd like to point out our brand new office center here. A special note is the copy machine. Actually, it's state-of-the-art. It's really increased our productivity. We can copy 2 sides. We can go and put a document in the machine, and within seconds we can scan it and email it over to ourselves. It's actually pretty cool. By the time I walk back to my office, I'm like, oh, it's already in my inbox. So it's been great. This up here is the future sales department. Currently, we are actively searching right now for a few more salespeople. We've just hired 2 engineers and are actively seeking 1 more for the time being. So this eventually will be our sales team floor. Yes.
This is the future of our shop floor. We've just moved a number of tanks here to prepare for the beginning of moving our production from the LaFox facility to Batavia. We'll maintain our production in LaFox for certain items, especially military items. Here we're going to move our heat transfer fluid production. We're just finishing the tanks. They've just been painted. Each tank is scaled, so we know exactly how many pounds each tank holds. This facility right now can do hot blending of materials. We can do mixing of materials. We can dye materials. We can dry materials. Fluids have to be dried, believe it or not. We can do packaging here for 5-gallon pails, for drums. Those 2 doorways over there are where we would load bulk tank wagons and international shipping containers. From this facility, we'll be shipping as many as 20 containers a week. So as soon as we fill up the tanks and heat them up and start the production going, the production from here could be hundreds of thousands of gallons of material a year. Any questions? Anything to add?
Currently, this facility is 35,000 square feet, and with the combined, between our combined LaFox and Batavia manufacturing locations, we have 65,000 square feet of manufacturing capabilities. All right, now what we'd like to do is we'll bring you back downstairs. There's a slideshow going on in the conference room, and we can give you a little more history if you so choose to see. The slideshow that we have here is just to give you all a little more background on what we do. It's a fancy way to go ahead, show you some pictures, let you bullet point it for you if you would. As I said earlier, we were founded in 1971, privately held. What's really cool about being here now is that we are in the technology corridor, and it really fits in with our business model of being green and being sustainable and renewable. We have our three major markets: military, industrial energy, and solar. Military, it's very rewarding. It's nice to know that your products are going into these massive machines and you're keeping airplanes in the sky. You've got naval ships that are working overtime and your fluids are in there. Radco is different from our competitors in that we strive for excellence in our manufacturing processes, in the quality of our products, and we make sure that our customers really feel like they can come to us, they can talk to us, open dialogue. We want to take care of them. Really, that's...
We do long-lasting products?
Long-lasting products. They're all sustainable, they're all renewable. Any one of our products can be recycled, it can be reprocessed, and it can be reclaimed as a used oil for... Yes?
That's a good question. Right there. There's a solar collector right there. It's a little difficult in this shot, but there's some other pictures. These are parabolic mirrors, and they focus the sun's rays on that tube, and that tube contains Radco heat transfer fluid. That heats up under pressure to 750 degrees Fahrenheit, where it moves to another station where it will heat or melt salt for storage, and the salt melts at about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can liquefy the salt, store that overnight, and remove energy from it as it freezes again. All of this heat is used to produce steam, and that steam turns turbines, and those turbines produce electricity. There's a better picture you could see. And these are in arrays of by the thousands.
And Pete, how many gallons would you say is in a decent size solar field? How many gallons of
There are 360,000 gallons in each solar field section.
A lot.
Yes, a lot.
So who are your major customers other than the military then that we would recognize name-wise?
You would recognize, you know, that's a very good question because we deal with a lot of contractor companies that you would not know. You might know companies like Bechtel, other companies, KBR, which is a division of Halliburton. So we deal with very, very large contractors that do global manufacturing projects.
That will conclude the tour. Thank you so much for coming today. We appreciate all the support. Thank you.
Enjoy the slideshow, and eat and drink.
Yes.
Help yourself.
Eat,
Thank
drink,
you
and
for
be
coming.
merry. Thank you.